Um, I apologize for the dark setting here. Um, I wanted to just make a video really quick of something I was thinking about. I thought I'd put it down quickly. Um, parenting. Why is it that some parents, or lots of parents actually, um, always no, well, not always, but some parents, more often than not, will tell their child no more than they would say yes, um, when the child asks for something. Um, when they ask for uh, some type of toy or something, or candy or something like that, there a lot of parents more they'll say no more than they'll say yes. Why do they do that? I think it's because they have this misconception that if they don't tell the child no most of the time, if they say yes to the majority of things, that the child is going to be quote unquote spoiled. If you can see my quotation fingers there. Which is not true. That's not the truth. Um, if you were to raise your child by saying yes at certain times and only saying no to things that really were unnecessary, that's not going to spoil the child. Because you get what you want doesn't make you spoiled. Think about that for a second. You as an adult, what's one of the things you want? You want to go to your job, do your assigned task, work, and receive a an amount of payment for it, a paycheck. You want this to happen every time you put that work in. Every time you do that work, you want to receive payment for it. Most people would say yes, in their right minds, unless they're interns. But suppose your boss said to you, I don't think I should pay you. No, I'm not going to pay you this time. You wouldn't accept that at all. What's one of the other things you want? You want to be able to go to your job and not be harassed by anyone, or not be in any danger. Well, suppose you were in some type of danger. Suppose it was like, no, you can't get this safety that you want. You know, think about it like this. The things you want as an adult that you get your safety most of the time. I mean, some things happen to people, but most people, they have the safety. You get your paycheck. You get your content, things that make you content. You get your kids to a school. They get an education. They come home safely. You're getting the things that you want. Those are really important things. So if you get the real big important things, then what's a piece of candy to your child? What's a toy? Now, if you don't have the money for the toy, that's different. You can't get it then. Or if you have just enough money for something else more important, that's different. But I mean, if it's just a toy or something like that, if it's just a piece of candy, um, everybody, people want to wait for Christmas and everything like that. It you're not spoiled because you have things. That doesn't make you spoiled. That's not true at all. You're not spoiled because you have things. You're spoiled when, number one, when you're like, what do you call it, selfish, like a selfish person. Let's say you've got other siblings and you know if you wouldn't share with them, that's spoiled. Being selfish is spoiled. Feeling like um, you deserve this over others, which goes with the selfishness, that's spoiled. If you have things and are unappreciative of them, lack of appreciation, that's spoiled. But having things doesn't make you spoiled. I mean, how many adults walk around saying how spoiled kids are these days? How many of those adults have jobs that pay, have cars, have houses, go out and drink, smoke, sleep around? How many of them do all this stuff? They do everything they want to do. I guess they're spoiled. Oh, I'm an adult. I can do. That's a spoiled attitude. When you think because you're older that you're entitled to disobedience. When you sit there and say, I'm an adult, I don't have to do anything by anybody. Wow. You get pretty spoiled as you get older, I guess. Because that's a spoiled attitude to say, I'm going to do what I want when I want because I'm grown. And that's the ghetto terminology. But just be, just because you're older doesn't mean that you get to just do whatever you want. There's still rules that apply to you. And if you've got rules for your kids as far as behavior goes and not getting everything you want, why shouldn't that apply to you as an adult? How come you know why people say that? You know why people say, "Oh, I'm older so I can do what I want and you're younger so you have to listen to me." It's because the kid is smaller and weaker. So they feel that dominance over them and they try to exercise that dominance. They try to bring that dominance uh, up in the child's mind to say, you can't stop me because I'm an adult. You physically can't stop me. I can physically stop you because you're a kid. So you have to do what I say. You have to be on your best behavior. You can't have everything you want. I'm an adult though. I can do whatever I want. I can have whatever I want. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I don't have to listen to you. And that's the most childish attitude of all. And that's coming from the adult. So, oh man, it's just something I was thinking about. I mean, gosh, if the child asks for something, you can give it to them, or you can get it for them. And now if they're sitting in a car or something, just like, no, I want it now. Oh no, no, that is spoiled right there, and absolutely do not get it for them at that point. But if it's something like, like to have that, or look, I saw this in a book, could I have this? And um, it's not a problem to get something for them that they want more often than not. I'm not saying every single thing that they pop up and say, hey, I want this, I want that, want this, want that. No, of course not. But what I'm saying is that the times that you say no do not have to be more than the times that you can say yes, or we'll see about it, or maybe, or you know um no, that's it's no it's not spoiling them. That's not spoiling. Also, keeping them with a healthy sense of responsibility, of some type of work to do. Not crazy like clean out the garage. It doesn't have to be something like that, but something that should all by themselves. I mean, something like that. If you clean out the garage, it should be an adult present there, and they should be helping, not just sitting back, sipping tea or something. But um, keeping little things too, keeping your room clean, keeping your bed made, helping me with the laundry, for the women or the men out there that are parents, single parents. They may hopefully know about this, but having the child doing things with you like laundry and cleaning and things like that. Unfortunately, a lot of parents like to make the kid do it by themselves, and they just, oh, I work a job so I can sit back. Wait a minute, you're an adult, right? So you can handle an extra load because you're older. So you can get up off yourself and get out there and help. I know you're tired, but you wouldn't let them use that as an excuse, so you don't have to either. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I just had to get that off my chest.